Let's start.
You are about to witness history in the making.
God is alive and He is at work. His gospel message of salvation is just as relevant now as it has ever been. And we believe, deep down in our souls, that everyone should hear about His love, His hope, His forgiveness. It's the greatest gift we can offer this world. We also believe in the power of the church, the power to live out and proclaim this good news. We believe that no small part of our strength as the church is found in our unity. Together in prayer, in service, in proclaiming His good news. And when we come together, crossing denominational lines, cultural divides, we can reach wider, dig deeper, to impact more lives, now and for all eternity. This is the heart, the vision, the hope of this evangelistic campaign. Every great move of God begins with prayer, and this campaign is no different. As the body of Christ is mobilized, the prayer committee takes action, ensuring every aspect of the festival is brought before the Lord, from the first day when we kick off to the last day of the festival and well into the future. This committee is focused on inspiring every believer, challenging them to actively pray for their friends and family, for those who don't yet know Christ. Using the festival prayer card as their base, they encourage every church, every individual, to pray for 5 of their friends who don't yet know Christ. To make praying for those individuals their number one priority, using the festival campaign to introduce them to Jesus. As believers are inspired to pray, and those prayers begin to come to fruition, they are also challenged to step out in faith. This starts with a powerful night of renewal, prayer, and worship, what we call Renew. It's an opportunity to gather as the body of Christ, to turn our hearts in unity toward God, to ask Him to lead us, to usher in a spirit of revival in the entire region as one body, united. Jesus taught us clearly to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. He also taught us to love our neighbors as ourselves, the 2 greatest commandments. Everything else falls in line when we get these 2 right, and that's why CityServe is such an important part of this campaign. As we boldly proclaim the good news throughout the region, we're also called to mobilize believers in tangible acts of service, meeting the physical, emotional, and immediate needs of our neighbors. The CityServe Committee works to identify key areas of need while also providing training, best practices, and strategies for churches to mobilize their people. It's a powerful process, connecting the church to the city, establishing long-lasting relationships built on compassion and mutual respect, loving our neighbor, meeting their needs, making a tangible difference, drawing them closer to the love of Christ. Making sure every sector of society has a chance to hear the good news, smaller affinity events for key groups are planned throughout the region. This includes a luncheon for women, a gathering for business and civic leaders, prison outreaches, and much more. As we reach out in service, individual churches begin to engage with the campaign team, equipping their people with the tools they need to reach out with the good news. This includes friendship evangelism training, encouraging believers in basic principles of personal evangelism. This not only prepares individuals to share Jesus on a daily basis with their friends, family, and co-workers, Festival Friend Training also helps prepare believers specifically for the festival, teaching them how to have a conversation with an individual in their time of decision at CityFest events. This key aspect of the festival helps decision makers understand their decision, offers on-site encouragement and prayer, and helps connect them with a local church to continue to grow spiritually. For most believers, this is the highlight of the campaign, being able to pray for our friends and then walk them through their personal decision to follow Jesus. With the launch of the campaign advertising drive, awareness grows exponentially as churches distribute grassroots materials to saturate the region with flyers, posters, yard signs, window stickers, banners, and invitations. Signs for the campaign will be everywhere, all with a vision to make it easy for us to invite our friends and family to the festival. All of this work culminates in the festival. The fun-filled days of family-friendly festival activities, including music from some of the best-known Christian artists, jaw-dropping stunts from world-class action sports athletes, activities and crafts for kids at the Family Fun Zone, and multiple opportunities throughout the day for individuals to hear and respond to the good news of Jesus Christ. An integral part of making this happen is our specific committees that focus attention on each aspect of the festival day, recruiting volunteers and planning all the details, all to give individuals the confidence to use this festival to invite their friends to know Jesus. The heart of this campaign is to spark something new in our region, to proclaim the good news boldly, to bring greater unity to the church, and to impact the entire region in a profound and lasting way. But that's just the beginning. While each church jumps into the follow-up process with every new believer, the Palau Association will continue to support, encourage, bless, and challenge in the ongoing work. The hope is that this deeper unity, this greater mobilization, and this transforming training propels us into the future, pushes us to continue to reach out, to serve in new and needed ways, to continue to pray and grow in unity, and greatest of all, to never miss a chance to share the good news of Jesus with our friends, family, and neighbors. God is at work right here. He always has been. He always will be, changing lives, bringing hope, offering forgiveness. We have the joy and the responsibility to join Him in this work. And it starts right now.
The future does look mighty bright.